All right, here's a good question where you're using formulas. So the question says the number of calories K. So this is the K is calories. I don't know why they use the K instead of C. But anyway, K's calories is equal to all of that stuff. Where W is weight in pounds. I have to make sure it's in pounds. H is the height in inches. And A is the age in years. So they give me the formula, and now they say how many calories should a 30-year-old active, moderately active woman weighs 164 and is 5'1". Okay, first thing I know, they did give me in pounds, so this one's okay, but they gave me this one in 5 feet and 1 inch tall. Sorry, I should write that maybe properly. So 5 feet 1 inch. So I need to change this unit into inches. I do know that there's 12 inches in 1 foot. So 5 times 12 would be 60. So it'd be 60 inches for the 5 feet, and then one more. So that'll be a total of 61 inches. Okay, so let's plug numbers in. When I use a formula, I like to write the whole thing out, and wherever there's a variable or a number that I have to plug in, I just initially put a bracket in, minus 7.27a. Okay, so the weight, what's the weight? Oh, right there, 164. Height, H, 5'1", oh, but that's this one, 61 inches. And she's 30 years old. Oh, I forgot to put a bracket where the A is. I can fix that. And her age is 30 years old. Good. So now all I'll have to do is plug that into my calculator and figure it out. Just give me a second. Okay, so it comes out to 2,340.38. Now, when they say approximately, I'm not sure exactly what they're wanting there. Perhaps we can say that this is approximately 2,340. I don't see where it says rounded off to the nearest decimal or the nearest number, so I would probably put something like that in. Now, they also have a question down below there that says solve the formula for A. So what they're wanting you to do is rewrite this whole thing, but have A on the side all by itself. This is probably how I would do it. If I see a term with an A in it, like that one, and I see that it's negative, I usually don't like it to be negative, so maybe I'll change it to positive. So what I'm going to do is I'll add 7.27A to each side. Add it there, add it over here. 7.27A. That's a 2. Okay, so these go away. So then I would have 7.27A plus K is equal to 1,114.57 plus 6.71W plus 7.27H. So now I've got it a little bit better. Right here, the A had a ton of other stuff on a side of the equal sign. And now all I have is a K and a 7.27 that I have to get rid of. Because my goal, like I said before, is to get A all by itself. In the end, it's got to be A equals something. So let's first take the K away. So let's move the K away. Since I'm adding a value to this term that I'm wanting to isolate, since I'm adding, I'm going to subtract that K, and I'll subtract a K here. So that leaves me with 7.27A on the left-hand side, and then on the right-hand side, 1,014.57 plus 6.71W plus 7.27H minus K. Okay, getting close. And now the operation here is 7.27 times A. So if I want to get rid of the 7.27, I'll divide both sides by 7.27. Notice I'm not dividing them by 7.27A, like I made that mistake there. just because I was talking about it, because I want the A to stay there, so I want to cancel what isn't an A. So that will leave me in the end with A is equal to 1014.57 plus 6.71W plus 7.27H minus a K, all divided by 7.27. Quite a bit of work to do that. But the real nice thing here is they've solved it for age. So what you could do is you could plug in numbers for how many calories you ate, what weight you are, and using those numbers you could figure out what a person's age should be. I don't know if that makes any sense. I would probably solve it for W. That's what I would say. And figure out how many calories you should be eating each day, and then figure out what your weight should be for that. Anyway, that's how you can solve the question initially for how many calories a 30-year-old whatever needs. And this is how you solve the equation for A. Hopefully that helps.